Pacers plus 2.5 tonight for you. They're at home against the Toronto Raptors, total 222.5. I hate both these teams, just full disclosure. The Raptors always were unsure who's playing, and it's always somebody, a star who's out. There are players out tonight, RJ Barrett and Jakob Poeltl. Indiana Pacers, no Benedict Mathurin. How come you're not afraid of taking points with the Pacers?
Well, you already kind of named the beginning of it. I mean, you can look up the numbers, but no RJ Barrett. First of all, the offense falls off a cliff. No Jakob Poeltl, that hurts the defense. Um, and then you just have a Pacers team that's playing really good basketball all of a sudden. Like they after that big, what was it, 13, 14 game losing streak, whatever it was, they've now won 3 in a row. They're actually playing good defense. So they're at home. They're the better defense versus a team who's been untrustworthy without those guys that I name. And not only those guys that are out, they have a few more. They could be without Mamu, who's another big that could be out. So that's why I like the Pacers. And also, no Jakob Poeltl, no Mamu. Those minutes have to go somewhere. Murray Boyles over 18 and a half points and rebounds. He's been playing well. His minutes have gone up. Like the last 5 games, he's playing a little bit over 31 minutes per game. You're playing against a Pacers team who is not a good rebounding team, not very good protecting the paint. Um, it's just a really good matchup for him tonight, and he'll have the minutes. So Murray Boyles over 18 and a half points, rebounds, and Pacers plus 2.5. I see actually it's +1 now, but it's okay. I think they win the game.
Yeah, I mean, I had a few props that stood out to me. Most the interesting one was Pascal Siakam and how he changes. It used to be that early in the season, Pascal Siakam he would switch over without Mathurin. He would take on more of the offensive role than with Mathurin, more of the defensive role. That stopped, but now he's actually more of a distributor when Mathurin's out.
Well, it's because they need it probably. They need some playmaking.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, Jesus. The chat is just on steroids today. I don't know what the hell is going on here.
It must be Twitter chat. It wasn't YouTube chat.
No, it's the it's the YouTube chat. The YouTube chat is saying weird things. Someone actually gave me a nice compliment that didn't think it was a compliment. He said I'm a 9 with my mouth closed. And honestly, that's really nice.
I'm thinking about, does that mean he doesn't want to hear you talk?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, don't get dirtier than that, Hakeem. You can't get dirtier than that. Then maybe he might change
a
his
family
mind.
show.
Yeah, okay, we're going to just pivot back to the show. The Cavaliers, they're catching 1 in this spot. And wait, that's on the road at Philly. Weird game. I see it looks like Maxi's going to play. It looks like Embiid's going to play. So that obviously plays a factor. But yet you still believe in the Cavs on the road in Philly. Why?
A lot of different reasons for this. I mean, yes, if you look at the Sixers, I mean, I made some money with them recently. They have been playing well. But I'll start with, let's look at who they've been playing. They played the Raptors back to back. We just got done talking about their injury report. A banged up Magic team, a Wizards team who's not trying to win. We kind of just talked about that. Nuggets team who's been missing majority of their starting lineup, et cetera, et cetera. They haven't been playing anybody. Then you look at, this is their 4th game in 6 nights. One of those was an overtime game. So a lot of reasons not to like Philly tonight. You look at the Cavaliers. Some people were telling me all day that they're not good on the road. One situation they have been good in is when they're on the road after being embarrassed, like after losing as a favorite, and that's what happened when they just lost to Utah. They won 5 of those 6 games. So I think those things, along with the health for Cleveland, like all year long, they've been one guy in, one guy out. Finally healthy. This is a big matchup, record wise, they're very close, same conference. Cavs need to send a message, and I think they do it tonight. One more thing to like, actually, the Sixers, they have been a little bit better lately, but on the season, they've been the worst fast break defense. Cavs like to play with pace. Cavs score fast break points, so I like that as well.
Okay. I'm looking at the Cavs right now, plus 550 to win the East. So it's not 10-1, which stings, but they're the 4th on FanDuel right now, 4th shortest odds behind the Knicks, Pistons, Celtics, then it's the Cavs. Do you think plus 550 based on where they started this year is value? Because like you said, finally getting healthy, they might be able to win the East if they are at full strength, or you're not a believer?
Negative. I just think
I
they're
know
going to
you
win
hate the
tonight.
Cavs. You even hated the Cavs last. You hate
They're
them.
untrustworthy. When they show me that, they're soft, they just get punked by different teams that they're better than. They show me no reason to trust them. So in the playoffs, absolutely not. We find other teams to bet.
The favorite, the Knicks. Shawn Michael in the chat,
What's the
absolutely.
price?
What?
The Knicks price.
On FanDuel, it's plus 270
Okay.
to win the East. But Shawn
Gotcha.
Michael hates the Knicks. He continues to roast the Knicks. He just said in the chat, Kings plus 11. You think that's the case to take points with the Kings at home?
Well,
both these late
thought about
games
this
are
game.
very they're double digits, which is so freaking annoying. I didn't even handicap them.
Right. They are pretty annoying. I'll tell you how I feel. The Kings lately is to be determined. Have they? I mean, they were absolutely pathetic for a long stretch of the season. Now they've won back-to-back games. Are they turning the corner? Are they not going to be pathetic anymore, or was it just like a one or two off? For this next team, they've been elite whenever Josh Hart has been on the court. They've been all right whenever he's not playing. He played last game. They won and covered on the road. Everybody says they're not good on the road. The problem is the number. 11 is a lot of points. But when I look at the Knicks, I mean, every time they get this many or they're given this many points, they've covered all 5 games this season. One of them was on the road. Another problem, the Knicks are on the front of a back-to-back. I would like to think that they care more about the Warriors tomorrow than the Kings tonight. So even if they're beating the Kings, they might take their foot off the gas, save some of their players' minutes for the game tomorrow. That makes me too hesitant to lay the big number with the Knicks, although I kind of want to.
I stayed away from any props in that game for that exact reason. It's front leg of back-to-back, and also potential blowout factor if that's the case. So no thank you for betting that game. There's a first half under trend. So Kelly in Vegas reached out to me yesterday. She said, Ariel, have you bet any of these NBA first half unders? I said, what? No, I don't bet totals. I don't bet sides. I literally just bet NBA player props. What have you seen about the first halves in the NBA?
Man, there's honestly one trend that I have that's gone longer than this season. It was a division trend. I'm trying to remember it now, but it just pops up every so often. But it has been profitable this year. But one team that has been killing it, at least their last 20 games, and I'm just pulling it up to verify, it's the Chicago Bulls. And it's surprising because I don't think of them as a really good defensive team. So last 20 games, they're the 22nd defensive rated team. They're playing at their pace number is 11th, but they're 16-4 to the first half under, and their opponent's team total in the first half 10-0 to the under last 10, 15-5 to the under last 20. Like, how is their defense that bad? And they're playing fast and they're still holding their opponents under. It must just mean that the odds makers are pricing their games too high. They're just what do you make of that? Because the defense is not lining up with them holding their opponent under. I know you can analyze some numbers now.
I would have to see them, but yeah, a lot of the times I would say maybe it's just the book's not adjusting fast enough.
That's the only thing I can think of.
Yeah, usually in those situations, I don't bet them. I know it could be like now at this point, if you're not on the trend, you get away from you can't jump on anymore, I'd assume. But if you're on it from the beginning somehow, some way, you ride it out till the end. But for me, when I do props, I see you're a bad defense, but for some reason, no one's going over their points props, and you have bad numbers against bad defenses anyway. I'm like, nope, they neutralize each other. I'm done. Like, if you neutralize, I'm out. The numbers have to number together. It's a cohesive unit.
I agree. I haven't bet Chicago under today, or I'm sorry, Utah team total under, but I could understand they're missing marketing. He's a big piece for scoring for them. But do you really want to trust Chicago's defense on a back-to-back tonight? Who knows if you get the best effort? I don't think you get the best effort, as a matter of fact. But to what we were saying earlier about, maybe they just weren't adjusting the numbers. This total opened 246.5. It's all the way down as low as 240.5. So maybe they're starting to get to where they need to be.
Oh boy, Shawn Michaels poking the bear. What's Ski's thoughts on LeBron and the Rich Paul drama?
Well, yeah, you guys know I don't even like LeBron. I don't really like Rich Paul. I think that it's a unnecessary distraction. I'm tired of both of them. Like, why is Rich Paul going around talking bad about LeBron's teammates? Like, or trying to ship his teammates off during the season. It just doesn't seem right. It doesn't feel right. Austin Reeves' agent actually went and pressed Rich Paul during their last game about this, and they asked LeBron about it too, and he says he talks to AR every day, but I don't like it. It's the same drama stuff that LeBron and them do every year, and it's a reason why I don't like him.
It's always drama with LeBron. And listen, I'll just keep my thoughts away. I'm seeing if
Just
the chat.
FYI, there's one college game that I do want to I'll talk
What
about it. I haven't talked about it all day.
I know, and you told. Well, I wasn't gonna try to ask you college because you told me you wait till 2 p.m. Pacific to do it. But if you've got college, we'll take it.
I don't have a lot, but it's just one game that I'm pretty confident that I'm gonna get to the window with. I'm gonna obviously get off of here, take another look at it, but I've been looking at it pretty much. Just the one game I kind of been glancing at all day, and I'm just trying to find the odd screen. It's North Carolina and Stanford. If I can find the odds, you know how many college games they have.
That sounds like a good one. I know that was. I asked Zeno. I was like, "Do you have anything good for college hoops tonight?" And he said,
"There we go.
There's a lot of top-ranked teams playing tonight."
Yeah, so North Carolina is ranked 14th. They opened 3. I see 3.5 or 4. North Carolina, they're a really good defensive team. They hold teams, like they don't let teams score inside the 3-point line. Like their defense is amazing. For some reason, though, they've just been running into teams who are lighting it up. Like the team they played last game shot 40% from 3. The team they played the game before, I forget who it was now, off the top of my head, but I remember they shot 50% from 3, and that's why they were having trouble with those teams. I look at the team that they're going to face tonight. They're really dependent on one player, Corey, and he's not really a good 3-point shooter. He shoots like 31% from 3, and I just told you they don't allow points inside the 3-point line. So if he's not able to get going, I mean, they only have 2 other double-digit scorers, and one of them can shoot. So I just think the points are going to be tough to come by from Stanford tonight. I think North Carolina suffocates them defensively. I really want to get there with North Carolina. I'm just going to, do my due diligence. I've been talking about NBA all day. I'm going to look at a couple more things and probably push the button before 6 p.m.
What have you noticed so far in college basketball? Any good trends?
Well, you know my favorite already, don't you?
It's still alive?
It's not as elite as it's been in previous years, but it's still winning right now.
For Houston?
Well, actually, if you bet the first half under this year, you're probably doing better than betting first half Houston. But yeah, I've been betting first half Houston. And
I can't believe it's still alive and well.
It's gonna be good. I mean, the bet is pretty much predicated on the way the coach gets his players and his team ready. Like you can pretty much plug and play as long as you have a couple or a shooter or two, like be able to score some points. They're gonna play hard defensively. Right now, I think they're number 1 in opponent points per game. Like I just played them yesterday, right? They're playing West Virginia. It was 5 points for West Virginia at some point in the first half, and they had 5 turnovers. Like they just suffocate you defensively, and teams are not really used to the style of defense that they play. They trap heavy, and when you see that for the first 10 minutes, it just rattles you. So it takes teams time to adjust, and that it is going to continue to happen until they can't really increase the number.
It's going to take a lot for you to come off this trend. It's been 3 years now?
But this is the reason why. And I'm probably sharing too much, but it's okay. The reason why is because Houston usually is not the greatest free throw shooting team for one, and they don't usually always cover the full game number. So it's not like they can just jack up the first half in the full game. You know what I'm saying? Like they have a 30-point spread. They can't put the first half 22. You know what I'm saying? So you
Yeah.
still get a good number on the first half because they're not covering the full game. It's like I said, the first 10 minutes that teams are seeing that Houston defense. If I could bet the first 10 minutes, I would bet that over the first half. But I take what they give me.
Anything in college basketball when it comes to March Madness, an early look, something that like a future that we could place, anything like a team that you would say maybe is being mispriced so far by the book?
No, I don't really bet like that for college basketball, unfortunately. I would just be telling you anything. I would personally just bet on my team, which is the team I just told you.
We love Houston. We have a question from the chat about the NBA. Adam asked, I have a 25% profit boost. I could use it for Cavs Sixers, minimum 200, minus 200. Do you have a suggestion?
Only for Cavs Sixers. Well, I would just shout
I'm
out a
trying to
few
choose
things for
between
you.
Tyrese Maxey and Joel Embiid prop wise.
Well, Maxi's been really good lately. It's very hard to talk you off of anything Maxi. I mean, until he slows down. I don't know that I would look at Embiid. I feel like off the top of my head, Embiid might struggle versus Jared Allen. Or is it that Jared Allen kills Embiid? Something like that is kind of in my memory. Sam Merrill, he's been scoring a lot. I might look towards him on his points prop. Um, yeah,
I'm
that'd
looking
probably be
at the
Sam Merrill
head-to-head
points.
right now on Embiid. It's only
For,
showing me one game
for
against
that
Cleveland.
for that question, I did bet the Cavaliers though, just FYI. I'm just trying to toss you, so you can choose what you want to go with.